Hi students, so welcome to new session of continuity differentiability. In the previous sessions we are discussed about 4 marks problems in the last main, that means in the part E, right, in the examination. So there is one question compulsory in part E. So see here, so this is the part E in this session. So question number 49 and 50 is there. So this question which come along with the 49 question or 50 questions, okay, for 4 marks. So one question is 4 marks from the continuity and another one question from determinants, okay, so compulsory questions. So today we start with one more new problem. So that is determine the value of k, the value of k if f of x is equal to kx plus 1 if x less than or equal to pi, okay, and cos x if x is greater than pi is continuous at x is equal to pi, okay. So this is the question which belongs to 4 marks, okay. So it is given that it is continuous, okay. So see here, determine the value of k. So that means we are going to find the value of k in the given function, that is f of x is equal to k into x plus 1 if x is less than or equal to pi, okay, and f of x is cos x if x is greater than pi is continuous at x is equal to pi, okay. So it is given that, so solution, so given so f of x is continuous at x is equal to pi, okay. So when we say that the given function is continuous, so the given function is continuous if left hand limit is equal to right hand limit and is equal to value of the function, okay, otherwise and or a limit of the function is equal to value of the function. So then we say that the given function is continuous. So this implies so left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, okay. So this implies, so by given data, so this is continuous, so therefore left hand limit and right hand limit are definitely they are equal, okay. So value of the function is also equal. So here we will go through left hand limit and right hand limit. Why? Because so here function is splitting, okay, function is splitting. So that means f of x is taken as k into x plus 1 if x is less than or equal to pi and cos x if x is greater than pi. So therefore we work out with left hand limit and right hand limit, okay. So that is by the definition you know that, so this implies so limit of f of x as x tends to this is a minus, so which is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to a plus. So this is the defined by the definition of left hand limit and right hand limit I am writing, okay. So here the given function is continuous at x is equal to pi. So therefore, so this implies limit of f of x as x tends to pi minus. So in place of a, we are going to take the pi. Okay, x is equal to a. So therefore, and which is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to pi plus. Okay. So now x tends to pi minus means the value of x less than pi. Okay, the value of x is less than pi. So therefore, what we take here f of x. So the value of x is less than pi. Pi minus means the value of x is less than pi. So therefore, so f of x is k into x plus 1. Okay, so that is so limit of f of x, or f of, in place of f of x we are taking kx plus 1 as x tends to pi. Okay, so this is equal to so limit of, so here x tends to pi plus, so that means the value of pi is greater than x. So value of pi is greater than x means the value of x is greater than pi, so that means pi greater than pi, x is greater than pi, so therefore we are taking so cos x as x tends to pi. Okay, so apply the limit, so limit in place of kx we are going to write pi, k into pi plus 1 which is equal to cos pi. Okay, so this is the limit, k pi plus 1 which is equal to cos pi. So value of cos pi is what? Minus 1. So since cos pi is equal to minus 1. Okay, so therefore we need to find the value of k only. Okay, so therefore k into pi is equal to minus 1. So therefore k into pi is equal to minus 2. Therefore k is equal to minus 2 by pi. So this is the required value of k. Is it clear? So just we are using the given condition. So f of x is continuous at x is equal to pi. So this implies left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Okay. So by the definition, left hand limit is nothing but limit of f of x as extends to a minus. So with the definition of right hand limit of f of x as extends to a plus. Okay. So in place of a we are taking pi because the function f of x is continuous at x is equal to a. So therefore we are taking in place of a pi minus and pi plus. Okay. So pi minus is the value of x less than pi. So therefore we are taking x into cos x, kx a plus 1. Okay. So pi plus x tends to pi plus means the value of x is greater than pi. So therefore we are taking cos x. So then we are going to simplify. Then we get the value of k, that is minus 2 by pi. Okay. Right now. Okay, so next one. So determine the value of k if f of x is equal to k into x square, if x is less than or equal to 2. Okay, and 3 if x is greater than 2, is continuous at x is equal to 2. Is continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay, so here also we need to find the value of k. So given function is like that. So f of x is equal to kx square if x is less than or equal to, and f of x is 3 if x is greater than 2. Okay, so is continuous. The given function is continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay, so therefore again solution. So given f of x is continuous, so that means given function is continuous at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. Is it clear? Okay. So it is continuous at x is equal to 2 means this implies left hand limit is equal to right hand limit always. Okay. So therefore by the definition we can write that limit of f of x as x tends to a minus. So definition of limit. So again by the definition of right hand limit we are going to write limit of f of x as x tends to a plus. Okay. So then, so which is equal to, so limit of f of x as x tends to 2 minus left hand limit, and which is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to 2 plus. Okay, 2 plus. So see here, what we take f of x here, x tends to 2 minus means the value of x is less than 2. Value of x is less than 2 is nothing but we are taking f of x is kx square. Okay, so that is limit of k into x square as x tends to 2. Okay, so which is equal to limit of 2 plus x tends to 2 plus means the value of x is greater than 2. Okay, so therefore we are taking f of x is 3. So it is 3 as x tends to 2. Okay. So apply the limit. So k is here constant, k into 2 to the power of 2, k into 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2, which is equal to limit of constant function is constant itself, so therefore which is equal to 3. Okay, so then simplify it, so which is equal to 4 into k is equal to 3, so therefore k is equal to 3 by 4. So this is the required value of k. Okay, write down. So this question is repeatedly asked in 2000 supplementary 2019 and supplementary 2008 also. Okay, so repeatedly this question asked in the previous year examinations. So next problem. So determine the value of k if f of x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x if x is not equal to 0. Okay, and k if x is equal to 0 is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay, so here also given that the given function is continuous at x is equal to 0, so we need to find the value of k. Okay. See here solution. So given function is continuous. Okay, so given f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay, so it is continuous at x is equal to 0. It means, so right hand limit is equal to left hand limit is equal to value of the function, or one more is, so limit of the function is equal to value of the function. So here we are go through with the help of value of the function and limit of the function, because here the function is not splitting. Okay, so here the function is given that f of x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x equal to 1 minus cos x if x is not equal to 0. So clear. Okay, and f of x is equal to k if x is equal to 0. Okay, so therefore, so we go through the value of the function and limit of the function. So this implies, so by the definition of utility, so limit of the function, limit of f of x as x tends to a, which is equal to f of a. Okay, so given function is continuous, so therefore limit of the function as x tends to a is equal to limit of the value of the function. That means limit of f of x as x tends to 0, which is equal to f of 0. Okay, so in place of here we are taking 0. Okay, so then, so this implies, so limit of if only we are going to find the limit of the function. So f of x is x tends to 0 means x is not equal to 0. Okay, so already you know that x, the meaning of x tends to 0 is that x is approaches to 0. Okay, it is not equal to 0. So therefore, so we are taking f of x is equal to 1 minus cos 2x divided by 1 minus cos x. Okay, as x tends to 0 is equal to f of 0. F of 0 is equal to what? F of 0 is equal to t. Okay, so suppose if we apply the limit directly, so what happens? So if we get indeterminate form. Okay, so if we apply limit directly. So we get indeterminate form. Indeterminate form. Okay. So that is, if I am substituting x is equal to 0. So again we get cos 0. Cos 0 is equal to 1. So here 1 minus cos 0. Again 1. So that means 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. That means 0 by 0. So which is indeterminate form. So therefore we convert the given function into another form. Okay. So already you know that we have the formula. Okay. So cos 2e. So we have formula cos 2e is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square e. So one more formula is also there. So cos 2 is equal to 2 cos square e. But here we are considering cos 2 is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square e because, so again there is a standard formula. So that is limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is 1. So therefore we are going to convert the given function into that form. Okay. So some other form. Okay, we get some other form. Okay, so therefore I am taking cos 2 is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square e. So then 1 minus cos 2e is equal to 1 minus cos 2 is equal to 2 sin square e. 2 sin square e. Is it clear? Similarly, 1 minus cos e is equal to 1 minus cos e is 2 sin square e by 2. Multiple angle formula, submultiple angle formula. So therefore, so the given terms become, so which implies limit of 1 minus cos 2x can be written as 2 sin square x. So divided by, okay, 2 sin square x by 2 sin square x by 2. Okay, so then as x tends to 0, so 2 get cancelled. So here sin square x is there, here sin square x by 2 is there. Okay, so again we have a formula. So again we have a formula sin 2e. So sin 2e is equal to 2 sin a into cos a. Is it clear? 2 sin a. So suppose we need only sin a. Sin a is equal to what? 2 sin a by 2 sin a by 2 into cos a by 2. So here, so these are all the trigonometric formula. So I am again and again telling you. Okay, so don't neglect trigonometric formula. Okay, so the given equation becomes, so which implies limit of sin x. In place of sin x, I am taking 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 whole square divided by, so denominator, it is sin square x by 2 is remaining. Okay, as x tends to 0. Is it clear? So now, so here square is there, so we are taking inside. So that means, so this implies limit of 4 into sin square x by 2 into, here k is there, right? Don't forget, here k is there. So into cos square x by 2 is equal to k. Okay, so as x tends to 0, so denominator sin square x by 2, here k is there. Is it clear? So just I am taking square by the law of indices. A b whole square is equal to a square b square. Okay, so therefore 2 square sin square x by 2 cos square x by 2. So now, so sin square x by 2 sin square x by 2 get cancelled. Okay, so in left with, so this implies limit of, here 4 is cancelled, so take it outside. So 4 into limit of cos square x by 2 as x tends to 0, which is equal to k, 2. Okay, so apply the limit. So which is, this implies 4 into, so suppose if we apply the limit cos square into 0 divided by 0, so therefore we left with cos square 0. Okay, so this implies 4 into 1. Is it clear? 4 into 1. So which is equal to k. So therefore k is equal to what? K is equal to 4. So this is the required value of k. Is it clear? So remember this formula. Without this formula, it is very difficult to solve. Okay, so you remember these formulas. Okay, I know. Is it clear? So next one more problem. So this question is asking 2016. Okay, annual examination 2016. Okay. So one more important problem. So that is determine the value of k. Determine the value of k if f of x is equal to k into cos x divided by pi minus 2x if x is not equal to pi by 2. 3 if x is equal to pi by 2. So is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so here also the given function is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So we need to find the value of k here. Okay. So this question is repeatedly asked in annual examination 2014. Okay, and supplementary. So 2014. Okay, and annual 2017, and supplementary 2019. Okay, so very important questions. So this question is repeatedly again and again asking in the previous year examinations. So see it. So 4 times this question is repeated. So don't neglect. So just using the concept of limit, so we need to find the value of k because it's continuous. Okay, so solution given f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So this implies, okay, limit of f of x as x tends to pi by 2, which is equal to f of pi by 2. That means limit of the function at x is equal to pi by 2 is equal to value of the function at x is equal to pi by 2. Because so here also function is not splitting. Okay, if the function is splitting, then we are taking it by both through the left hand limit and right hand limit. So but here function is not splitting, so therefore we go through, that is left hand limit, limit of the function and value of the function. Okay, so by data f is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2. So this means limit of the function is equal to value of the function. Okay. So now this implies limit of f of x is tends to pi by 2 means x is not equal to pi by 2. Okay. So therefore we are taking k into cos x divided by pi minus 2x as x tends to pi by 2. Is it clear? X tends to pi by 2. So which is equal to f of pi by 2 is equal to at x is equal to pi by 2. That is 3. So that is x is equal to 3. Okay. So if we say here also, if we apply the limit directly, see x tends to pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So here also 2 to get cancelled, pi minus pi 0. Again we get indeterminate form. Okay. So indeterminate form, indeterminate form. Okay. So if we apply the limit, we get indeterminate form. Okay. So therefore we are not going to apply the limit directly. So we are going to convert the given function to some other form. Okay. So this implies limit of. So here k is constant. I am taking outside k. Okay. So this can be written as cos x can be written as sin of pi by 2 minus x. Is it clear? Sin of pi by 2 minus x is equal to again cos x. Okay. So divided by. So here I am taking 2 is common. So 2 outside. So we f equal pi by 2 minus x. So pi by 2 minus x. Okay. Which is equal to what? Which is equal to 3 as x tends to pi by 2. Is it clear? So I am taking here k is constant and here 2 is common. So therefore we left with pi by 2 minus x. Okay. So again k by 2 is constant, take it outside. Okay. So which implies k by 2 into limit of sin pi by 2 minus x divided by pi by 2 minus x as x tends to what here? As x tends to. See here, as the value of x tends to pi by 2, that means value of x is approaches to pi by 2. That means it is almost equal to pi by 2. So then pi by 2 tends to what? Okay. So see here I am writing here as x pi by 2 x tends to pi by 2. As x tends to pi by 2. So pi by 2 minus x tends to what? Pi by 2 minus x tends to 0. Okay. So just put x value here. Okay. X tends to pi by 2 means x is nearly approaches to pi by 2. So therefore pi by 2 minus pi by 2 0. Okay. So that is pi by 2 minus x. Okay. As x tends to pi by 2. So I am just changing here as x tends to pi by 2. So pi by 2 minus x. So pi by 2 minus x tends to 0. Pi by 2 minus x tends to 0. So again we have a standard formula. Okay. So what is that? So we know that. Okay. So limit of sin theta by theta as theta tends to 0 is equal to what? Is equal to 1. So therefore, here in place of theta, pi by 2 minus x is there. Is it clear? So see here, sin of pi by 2 minus x divided by pi by 2 minus x. Here as theta tends to 0. So in place of theta what is there? So pi by 2 minus x tends to 0. So therefore the value of this one is what? 1. So this implies, so that implies k by 2 into 1. So the value of this one is completely 1. So because there is a standard formula. So which is equal to 3. Okay. Again this implies, so k is equal to 6. So this is the required value of k. Is it clear? Write down. Is it clear? So here we are applying the formula. So that is, limit of sin of pi by 2 minus x divided by pi by 2 minus x as pi by 2 minus x tends to 0, its value is what? Its value is 1. So this is the reason why I am taking the value is 1. Okay. So just to simplify, we get, so you must should write this one. Okay. So don't write again x tends to pi by 2. Here, actually here x is there. Okay. So but here pi by 2 minus x is there. Okay. So therefore we must and should tell whatever pi by 2 minus x. Okay. So as x tends to pi by 2, as x tends to pi by 2 minus x tends to 0. Now must and should write it. Otherwise we will lose 1 marks. Okay. Next problem. Find the value of a and b. Find the value of a and b, such that the function defined by f of x is equal to, so f of x is equal to 5 if x is less than or equal to 2, and ax plus b if x is 2 less than x less than 10. Okay. 21 if x is greater than or equal to 10. Okay. Is continuous. Okay. So this question is asked in 2000 supplementary 2015. Okay, for 4 marks. So here we need to find the value of a and b. Such that the given function is defined by f of x equal to 5 if x is less than or equal to, and f of x equal to ax plus b if x is lies between 2 and 10, excluding 10, and 21 if x is greater than 2. So here, so the given problem is not particularly given that at x is equal to some value. So but here clearly notice that it is continuous at x is equal to 2 and at x is equal to 10. Okay, so this function is continuous, means it is continuous at x is equal to 2 and at x is equal to 10 also. Okay, so there are 2 points. Okay, so first one is solution. So function f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. So this implies. Okay, so left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Okay, so definitely so it's continuous means obviously the left hand limit and right hand limit equal. Okay, so this implies limit of f of x as x tends to 2 minus, which is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to 2 plus. So this implies, here the function f of x, what is f of x here? X tends to 2 minus the value of x is less than 2. Value of x is less than 2 is equal to what? F of x is 5. Okay, so that is limit of 5 as x tends to 2, which is equal to. So x tends to 2 plus means the value of x is greater than 2. Okay, so greater than 2 means what? Slightly greater than 2. So that means we are not taking 21. Okay, so in greater than 2, in between 2 and 10. So greater than 2. So therefore, so limit of ax plus b as x tends to 2. Okay, so apply the limit. So limit of constant function is constant. So that is equal to 5. And apply the limit. So 2a plus b. Okay, so take it as equation number 1. Okay, here two variables are there. Two values. We need to find out the value of two values. So therefore, so take it as equation number 1. Okay. So and also given that f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 10. It is also continuous at x is equal to 10. Okay. So this implies left hand limit is equal to what? Right hand limit. Okay. So this is the limit of f of x as x tends to 10 minus x is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to 10 plus. Okay. So this implies limit of x tends to 10 minus means the value of x is less than 10. Value of x is less than 10 means what? So f of x is ax plus b. X is less than 10. Okay, therefore we are taking ax plus b. Okay, so that is ax plus b as x tends to 10. Okay, which is equal to x tends to 10 plus. That means greater than 2. So value of x is greater than 10. Greater than 10 means what? We are taking 21. Okay, so which is equal to limit of 21 as x tends to 10. So apply the limit. So then we apply 10x plus so 10a not x. So 10a plus b is equal to 21. So because limit of constant function is constant. Limit of constant function is constant. Okay. So take it as equation number 2. Okay. Solve equation 1 and 2. Okay. So write solve the equation number 2. Solve equation 1 and 2. Why? Because to find the value of a and b, so we are going to solve these two equations. Okay, so we have two equations, so we are going to solve this. Okay, that is find 2a plus b is equal to 5, and one more is 10a plus b is equal to 21. So it is better to write here 2a plus b minus 5. Substitute these two. Okay, so this become minus. Okay, so minus b plus b get cancelled. Okay, so we left with what? 10a. Okay, 10a minus 2 that is 8a, which is equal to 16. Okay, 16. So this implies a is equal to what? A is equal to 2. Is it clear? So we get one value, a is equal to 2. So then put a is equal to 2 in any one of the equation. So we may put a is equal to in equation number 1 or in equation number 2. So the in equation 1. Okay. So then we get 2 into 5 is equal to 2 into 2 plus b. Okay. So just we need to find b. So b is equal to 5 minus 4. So that is, so b is equal to what? Therefore b is equal to 1. So these are the required value of a and b. Okay. So a is 2 and b is 1. Okay. So understood? We're done. So f of x is continuous at x is equal to 0. So they are not given particularly at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 10 here. But so it is continuous means, so it is continuous at x and at x is equal to and x is equal to 10 also. Okay, so therefore we are taking two cases. So f of x is continuous at x is equal to and f of x is continuous at x is equal to 10 minus 1. Okay, so by using this one we are getting equation number 1. So and by using this one we are getting equation number 2. Okay, so we need to find the value of a, so we are going to solve the equation 1 and 2. So solve the equation, we get a is equal to, so they put the value of a in any one of the equation, then we get the value of b. So therefore a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1 are the required values. Okay. So next one more problem. So for what value of lambda is the function f defined by f of x is equal to lambda into x square minus 2x if x is less than or equal to 0, and f of x is equal to 4x plus 1 if x is greater than 0, continuous at x is equal to 10. Continuous at x is equal to 0. Continuous at x is equal to 0 or 10. Continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. So then what about the continuity? What about the continuity at x is equal to 1? Okay. So for what value of lambda? So for what value of lambda the given function is continuous at x is equal to 0? What are the possible values of lambda? The given function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay. So solution. So here the function is splitting. So therefore we go through limits. Okay. So left hand limit. First we need one left hand limit. This limit of f of x as x tends to a minus. Okay. So which is equal to so limit of f of x as x tends to 0 minus. Okay. So less than 0 is equal to, so limit of f of x is taken as lambda into x minus 2. I am taking x is common here. Okay. So here x square minus 2x is there now. So I am taking x is common. So it can be written as x into x minus 2. Okay. So as x tends to 0. Okay. So apply the limit. So if you apply x is equal to 0, so we get 0. So left hand limit is 0. So that is, so suppose if you apply lambda into 0 minus 2. So this is nothing but this is equal to 0. Okay. So left hand limit is 0. Okay. So similarly, what about right hand limit? So right hand limit. So which is equal to limit of f of x as x tends to a plus. Okay. So that is the limit of f of x as x tends to a. Here we need to find that x is equal to 0. So therefore 0 plus. So which is equal to limit of, so f of x is greater than 0. 0 plus means x is greater than 0. So therefore, so 4x plus 1 and x tends to 0. So apply the limit. So apply the limit, that is 4 into 0 plus 1. So this is right hand limit is equal to what? Right hand limit is equal to 1. Right hand limit is equal to 1. So see here. So right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. So here right hand limit is not equal to left hand limit. Okay. So therefore, f of x is not continuous. F of x is not continuous at x is equal to 0 for any value. For any value of lambda. So see here. Suppose we take x is equal to 0, x tends to 0. So we get 0 into something. Okay, so therefore, for x is equal to 0, it is not continuous at x is equal to 0 for any value of lambda. So whatever that we take to lambda, so but it is not at x is equal to 0. Okay, so therefore, this is not continuous function at x is equal to 0 for any value of lambda. Okay, so one more question is what about continuity at x is equal to 0? Okay, so continuity at x is equal to 1. Okay, so here given that so f of x is equal to 4x plus 1. Okay, for x is greater than 0. For x is greater than 0. So is nothing but so at 1. So being a polynomial function, so at x is equal to 1. So f of x is polynomial. So f of x is equal to, for a being polynomial, so f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to 1. Okay, so f of x is continuous for all value x is greater than 0 because it is a polynomial function. Okay, so f of x is 4x plus 1 is continuous. F of x 4x plus 1 is continuous because x is greater than 0. It is a polynomial function, so therefore it is continuous. So x is equal to 1. If you take x is equal to 1, so it is greater than 0. So therefore the given function is continuous for at x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 1. Okay, right now. So f of x is nothing but here 4x plus 1. So therefore 4x plus f of x is equal to 4x plus 1 is continuous at x is equal to 1. Is it clear? So with this problem, today session is completed. So next sessions we are going to discuss some more problem. Okay, thank you.